just came here to tell you that right now I'm on Peloton. So if you want to make a difference in this community, you better go on my Twitch and follow me there. This Peloton has like a lot of surprises, a lot of gifts for the community. I mean, this event is more for you than for me. So if you just follow me here on YouTube and you don't watch my streams, it's your time to finally do something about it. Don't you think? So that's it. Let's go to the clip you want to watch. It's like a better animation.
I fought back my tears as I desperately tried to stop the love of my life from walking away. My love, please, don't go. I don't think I could live without you.
Then prove it to me. Give me one more reason to stay.
You can have everything. My heart, my mind, my body, my soul, and most importantly, my lips. The raindrops danced around us as we shared the most passionate kiss ever.
And cut. Perfect. That's a wrap.
The director had already yelled cut, but Reese kept kissing me. I had to push her away because her breath smelled so bad I almost threw up. It's rotten tuna, isn't it? I told you not to eat something stinky before our kissing scenes.
Ignore my calls again, and it's a dead rat next time.
You're crazy! Having Reese as my female lead was a total pain in the butt. Our agencies told us to act like lovers to promote our romance film, but she was too clingy to be a fake girlfriend. She was even worse than my obsessed fangirls who had no concept of privacy. After filming, I escaped to my private gym to work out, but just as I stepped out of the shower, a creepy girl suddenly descended from the ceiling. Who are you, and how did you get in here?
I was just destined to be here. Finally, I got to see you up close. I couldn't believe you're real. You're just too handsome. It hurts.
I immediately alerted my bodyguards, and they caught her in midair as she tried to pounce on me like the hungriest tigress alive.
Leon, please. Just one chance.
Gee.
Oh boy, that's the name.
Can I ever catch a freaking break? Hey, what's up? My name is Leon, and I'm a famous teen actor.
Bro, who gave it that name? I want to know your parents.
With a super gorgeous girlfriend and the most passionate fangirls ever. It might sound like every teenage guy's dream, but to me, it was the worst nightmare. Before I continue, please like and subscribe. The gym incident quickly made the news, and instead of addressing it, my psycho mom/manager was thrilled.
The more obsessed fans you have, the better. It just means you're getting
The worst is that this is real. This is real. There's a lot of people that think like that. That actually think like that.
even more popular. I'm expecting more movie offers and brand deals after this.
But we should file a harassment case against that girl. And we also need to do something about Reese.
We don't have to do anything, sweetheart. Just be grateful for your fame and enjoy it.
Then could you at least let me enjoy an ice cream today?
You know sweets are strictly out of your diet plan. Your next role is an expert martial artist who hunts robot sharks on land, so you have to bulk up. Girls love abs.
I thought we were rejecting that offer. You know I can't do action. I'm a clumsy, scaredy bunny, Mom.
That's what stunt doubles are for.
Having my controlling mom as my boss and manager was the worst. I just wanted some peace and quiet, but it was impossible with her. Later that day, while we were filming in a park, Reese kept clinging on to me like a leech, even during film breaks. Reese, for the love of God, get off me!
But you told me that I can have everything, including your body.
That was just a line from our movie. And to make matters worse, a group of jealous fans managed to pass through the barricades and sent our filming set into chaos.
Get off him, you ugly, clingy witch!
As I escaped to my car, I noticed a guy around my age peacefully playing with a claw machine on the side of the street. It was nothing special, but it was all I ever wanted. To be in my own world.
He just wants to play games.
Without others minding my business. It was just a brief moment. But it finally drove me to confront my mom. I told her about wanting to take a break from my career, and she thought I had lost my mind. I just want to live my life as me. No more fake girlfriends, fake personalities, and crazy women around me 24/7. I'm tired of it. So please, just give me this.
Oh, stop being dramatic. What if you do something stupid and ruin the image that we've built over all these years?
As a celebrity, we have this specific image that we project to the public, and mine was the mysterious prince persona that drove the ladies wild. But in reality, I was the complete opposite. It would be cool for Leon to disappear for a while and just be normal. That's it. I just needed to announce to everyone that Leon had gone abroad to take a break and be a completely different person while he was away. Maybe a disguise would do the trick. I tried on a black wig, swapped my blue eyes for green contacts, put on glasses, then wore some weird cheap clothes.
Oh my god, we are giving the transformation thing.
Maybe a disguise would do the trick. I tried on a black wig, swapped my blue eyes for green contacts, put on glasses, then wore some weird cheap clothes, and boom! What's up, loser? Mom was bawling when she saw me.
Oh my goodness, what an ugly creature! Bring back my handsome son.
It took me a couple of days to finally calm her down and convince her about my plan. Give me at least a year break, or else I will never go back to acting. Ever.
Fine. But you have to live somewhere else, with no bodyguards, no private chefs, and no driver. Just one maid and a credit card.
Oh, that's totally fine with me. And just like that, I started a new chapter in my life as the nerdy loser Noel. On my way to my first day of school,
Yay,
I felt
slay
like a lost bunny
Noel!
who had just been let out onto the city streets for the first time. My glasses were constantly fogging up, making it impossible to see clearly. As I carefully walked up the city staircase, I unexpectedly tripped. I mentally prepared myself for a painful fall, but out of nowhere, a hand wrapped around my waist and steadied me. My heart skipped a beat as I looked up and saw the most stunning girl I had ever seen.
Watch where you're going, princess.
Just as I was about to regain my balance, she suddenly let go of me. I gasped, but she swiftly grabbed my hand and pulled me back with a smirk. Why would you tease me like that?
Because you're cute.
I was aware that I was cute, but not in this disguise. How dare you make fun of me? Don't you know who I am?
Of course. You're a lost rabbit who needs a little guidance. See you around.
To my surprise, she suddenly jumped over the railings, and I just found myself chasing after her. When I looked down, she was already sitting on a motorcycle while holding...
Yes! That's a slay girl. Yay. Yay.
Smirking up at me. Was she expecting me to follow her? Time seemed to slow down when she put on the helmet, turned on the engine, and pumped it up. So pretty and badass. My heart dropped.
She's so slay. When I grow up, I want to be like her.
When she blew me a kiss before speeding away. I blinked. Wait! I bolted down the stairs to catch up, but she was already gone, leaving me flustered and intrigued. Who is that girl? Eventually, I found my way to my school building and into my class. As I walked in, all eyes were on me as if I were the president of the Losers Club. Even the girls were giving me a disgusted look, which was totally new to me, and I wasn't complaining. I headed towards an empty seat, but just as I was about to sit down, some dude suddenly kicked the chair away, sending me crashing to the floor. Oh, what the heck, man?
My bad. I was just practicing my signature move for my next blockbuster movie. I'm basically the next action star, you know?
Oh, I didn't expect a fellow actor to be here, but he didn't look familiar at all. Take it easy on him, Paxton.
I didn't even touch the dude.
And that was when the entire class erupted in laughter. So this is what bullies are like in real life, huh? It's no different from the movies. I stood up, quietly walked to the back of the classroom, and just stood there awkwardly. The door slid open, and the room fell silent as a confident figure walked in. It was that stunning motorcycle girl! So she actually goes to this school too? Paxton and the other guys were practically drooling, which was pretty understandable. She's drop-dead gorgeous without even trying. I was busy gawking at her when she unexpectedly turned to me.
Oh, hello, princess. I didn't expect to see you here. Small world, huh? Why are you standing there?
I don't have a seat.
Come sit on my lap then.
I almost choked on my own tonsils.
Honestly, it would kill me too. It would kill me too.
Before I could process her unexpected offer, Paxton suddenly swooped in and offered me a new chair.
Here's your seat, buddy.
Alrighty then.
Paxton's jealous face turned triumphant, while I was left disappointed. During our class, I kept finding myself staring at my pretty seatmate, secretly. Her side profile looked breathtaking, and the way she effortlessly bit on her pen and spun it around her fingers was so cool. I had worked with tons of beautiful teen actresses my whole life, but it was the first time that a girl got me genuinely intrigued. I wonder what her name was. Later that day in the canteen, I found
Yeah,
out
that's because you are a shy guy. You know, you are a shy. So every girl that goes around you are like, oh my god, are not the personality you like. And she's that girl. She's that girl. She's
I
like,
could eat whatever I wanted, and I was ecstatic. All my life, it had always been my mom, our private chefs, and my assistants who decided what I should eat. And it was such a bummer.
Dude, are you gonna eat the whole canteen or what?
He's gonna eat everything and nothing will be left to us. We're doomed! Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna pay for everything. I handed the lunch lady my credit card, and everyone was looking at me like I just farted.
That's not how it works here, young man. Is this your first time going to an actual school?
Just then, the pretty girl suddenly appeared.
He took a lot of food because it's actually for 2 people, right?
What is she talking about?
Right?
Yes. We're gonna share.
Come on, I'm starving.
wait, what if this girl is actually somehow was sent by his mother, so nothing weird happens?
Paxton and the others were looking at us with raised eyebrows as she dragged me to an empty table. To my surprise, she sat beside me and started eating with me on the same plate. Seriously? On the same plate? You're kind of freaking me out, to be honest, but in a good kind of way.
So, you're repaying me with an insult after I saved your clueless butt?
Sorry, it's just weird. Why a pretty girl like you would be super nice to a new kid like me on my first day.
Hello? Do you realize that angels like me actually exist? But I'm not doing this for free, though.
Of course, there had to be a catch. There was no way she was actually flirting with an ugly nerd. I later realized what her favor was. She asked me to cover for her as she snuck out in the middle of class. And it was nerve-wracking. Through the window, I saw her riding her motorcycle and leaving. What on earth was she up to? Soon, I learned that her name was Kiara, and it was her habit to sneak out of class in the afternoon. She was also very famous among the boys, especially with Paxton. But she just kept turning it down. One time, Paxton gave her a bouquet of roses and chocolates, but what she did next earned some gasps around.
Ah, perfect. The trash has been starving.
Another time, he showed off his brand new car and offered her a ride home, but she headed straight to her motorcycle and started it right in front of his car. But it just made me even more curious about her, and Paxton even more determined. One day, while he and his gang were talking in the hallway, I heard something that caught me off guard.
One day, she's gonna crawl to me and beg for my attention once my upcoming film becomes successful.
Of course it will, bro. I'm pretty sure you will be more popular than Leon. Wait, what? Leon? Were they talking about me? The next day, Paxton showed off his pictures from the filming set to Kiara, and it was the movie that Reese and I were currently filming.
This movie's gonna be out soon, and I'm gonna bless your eyes with immaculate visuals and acting.
So your role is a dead person?
Yeah, and it's not easy to hold your breath for 2 minutes.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. This is Leon's upcoming movie, right?
How did you know that? You're stalking me, aren't you?
I'm stalking that actor because I hate him. I hope his movie flops.
Oh, you bet. Sharing the film set with him was traumatizing. He was a total jerk to everyone. He's dating his co-star Reese, and he was so horrible to her.
That's not surprising at all. I heard he's allergic to girls. Maybe he's actually gay.
Hearing Kiara
Girl, come down! Come down!
talking bad about me made my sight dim. I don't think it's okay to judge someone you don't know.
Oh, look, we have a fan here.
Kiara just raised an eyebrow at me and walked out. Oh no, was she unfriending me for that? Since then, Paxton kept telling fake news about me on set just to get Kiara's attention. And he was succeeding.
One time, he asked for iced coffee and complained that it was cold.
Oh, so he's a moron, I see.
And oh, I also remember when Reese almost threw up during their kissing scene because his breath smelled like rotten tuna.
A disgusting, dumb jerk. What a lethal combination.
Seeing Kiara believing all his lies made me furious, so I started ignoring and avoiding her since then. But one day, she cornered me.
Hey, princess. Are you ignoring me on purpose?
Stop calling me princess. I'm a freaking guy.
You're cuter when you're jealous.
What? I'm not jealous. Why would I? I just don't like people who talk bad about others without even knowing them.
Is this about Leon? Jeez, you're really a fan, huh? Interesting.
I told you I'm not. Realizing how close her face was to mine, my eyes automatically went down to her lips. I had kissed tons of women on screen before, and expertly on that. But why do I feel like farting at the thought of kissing Kiara? Just then, someone called her and she immediately left, leaving me flustered all over. As I walked out of the room, Paxton suddenly blocked my way.
Kiara will never be yours, so stop dreaming, loser. Or else.
Is that a threat? The jerk just answered me with a smirk and left. The next day, I found a letter in my locker, and it was from Kiara.
Hey, princess. Come to the last room on the 3rd floor before our class.
It's not. It's not. It's the other guy. It's the other guy. I'm so
I have a
sure.
surprise for you.
It's always like that.
XOXO.
What was she planning this time? Driven by curiosity.
She wouldn't. For the way she is, she never would read a letter. She never would let a little letter. She just went to him looking for it, grabbing his hand and be like, "Come on with me."
I
You
made my
know.
way to the room, but the moment I stepped inside, the door abruptly locked.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Hey, what's happening? Open the door! In that instant, a hissing sound reached my ears, and when I turned around, I found myself face to face with a menacing snake. My face turned a shade paler than snow, and I let out a shrill scream. Just as it was about to strike, someone swiftly grabbed it by the neck, as if it were nothing, and flung it out of the window. She looked so cool. My heart skipped a beat, but I snapped back to reality when I realized what just happened. Did you plan all of this just to tease me again? Because it's not funny.
What do you mean?
Never mind. Frustrated, I dashed out of the room, only to see Paxton and his friends in the hallway, laughing.
He was screaming like a freaking girl.
Everyone was making fun of me all day, so I decided to skip my remaining classes and head straight home. To make myself feel better after a disastrous day, I decided to treat myself to a nearby restaurant. But as I reached into my pocket to pay the bill, panic washed over me. I left my wallet in my locker. I explained the situation to the manager, but they seemed skeptical of my story. So I ended up washing some stacks of dirty dishes. As a clueless billionaire who had never washed a dish
that's a
before,
lie.
the scene turned into a complete disaster. Just as the manager was about to flip over me, a familiar face appeared in the chaos. Kiara,
So
what are you
it's like it's like I'm saying she was sent by his mother. I'm sure.
doing here?
I'm about to rescue my princess for the nth time.
As we watched, she revealed that she actually worked part-time in the restaurant. Her sick mom had a massive debt with the owner, and Kiara was working it off. So, this is where you go whenever you sneak out of class.
Yep. Oh, by the way, we need to do something about Paxton. What he did to you earlier is totally not cool.
What do you mean?
I saw him putting that letter in your locker. I got curious, so I followed you after you read it. And thank God I did.
Now that makes more sense. I need to teach that jerk a lesson that he'll never forget.
Let me help you with that.
Kiara and I planned my revenge together, and the opportunity came the very next day. Our drama club teacher chose Paxton as the main character, and I was casted as the waiter. In one scene, Paxton's character caught his girlfriend cheating in a restaurant and was supposed to cry. But he looked more like a constipated frog.
Paxton, is that how an aspiring actor acts? You look so constipated. I need more emotions. Let's do it again. From the top.
Babe, it's not what you think.
I loved you and did everything for you, but this is how you repay me? It hurts. It really hurts. How could you do this to me, you ungrateful witch? Oh, for the
Com envio grátis, não há melhor altura para comprar em segunda mão. Queres?
Even I could do that.
For the love of God, you are such a hopeless case.
Finally, our teacher had enough and decided to replace Paxton. That was Kiara's signal to start our plan.
Excuse me, sir, but why don't we exchange the roles of the lead and the waiter? Just a suggestion.
Oh, he's ugly, but okay, let's give it a try.
All right, Noel out, Leon in.
Babe, it's not what you think.
I loved you and did everything for you. But this is how you repay me? It hurts. It really hurts.
The
How
drama.
could you do this to me, you ungrateful witch? Out of anger, I grabbed the entire table and threw it in Paxton's direction, sending him crashing into the janitor's bucket. I then offered my hand to him with a smirk. Sorry, I just got carried away.
You planned this for revenge, didn't you?
As he tried to get up, Kiara pushed a button on a remote, and everyone gasped as smelly black pains fell over him. But everyone was too amazed by my acting to care about Paxton, who spent the rest of the day smelling like paint.
Hey, best actor. I didn't know you had it in you.
Nah, it's nothing.
Anyway, did you see the look on Paxton's face? That was epic.
I know, right? That scumbag deserves it. Kiara and I became closer over the next few months. We even sneaked out of school together, and I helped her out at the restaurant. Then one day when we were at the mall, she showed me her sketchpad. It was full of awesome motorcycle drawings. She told me about her dreams of becoming a motorcycle designer once she pays off her mom's debts. Looking at her eyes shine as she talked about her dreams made me feel like farting again. Oh. But her mood changed when she saw my face in a clothing store where I was the brand ambassador. To my surprise, she grabbed a pen and doodled on it. The security caught us, so we ended up catching our breaths in the basement. Why do you hate Leon so much? I swear, I'm not a fan of his. I'm just curious.
Well, I have a friend who used to be a huge fan of his. One time, she tried to visit him on set to give him a gift that she had prepared for months. She begged for hours, but his assistant said that he couldn't spare even a second to meet his fans. I've also heard stories about him snubbing his fans and even getting them into trouble. It's just awful.
Wow, that's terrible. But maybe he also has his reasons. Fans can be overwhelming sometimes. Celebrities are humans too.
Look, let's not talk about him. Just the thought of him ruins my mood.
Okay. What she said bothered me all night. I felt like I needed to change her mind about Leon. But how? It was the weekend when Kiara invited me to play at the arcade. While we were struggling with a claw machine, she suddenly received an emergency call.
My brother was rushed to the hospital. I need to go.
I insisted on going with her. Thankfully, he just had a minor tummy infection, and he would be fine in a few hours. And seeing Kiara taking care of her little brother melted my heart.
Is that your boyfriend?
No. He's just a friend, and his name is Noel.
Hey, Noel!
Wait. The name is just like... Dude, you could have done like a totally new name. No, you just flip it your name. Oh my god.
Don't ever hurt my sister, or else I'm gonna beat your butt.
Loud and clear, sir. I bought him an ice cream and a burger, and he instantly declared me as his favorite human. That night, while he was sleeping, Kiara asked me to follow her. She led me to the parking lot and went straight to her motorcycle. Where are you going? She pushed an extra helmet on my hands and kicked the engine on. I felt my cheeks burn as she looked back at me. The light of headlights glinted over her helmet, and through her eyes is pure beauty.
You're coming with me. I'll show you something special. Hop in.
I snapped out of my daze and quickly put the helmet on. My heart pounded as I mounted the back of her motorcycle and awkwardly placed my hands on her shoulders. I didn't see her rolling her eyes amusingly and deliberately jerked the motorcycle forward, which made me panic and hug her waist. Kiara laughed. Could you stop teasing me?
I can't help it. You're so cute. Well, hold on tight, princess. Let's go. Yeah.
Then off we go. Kiara drove fast, but it felt like the world stopped moving. The wind touching my face made me feel free, and I never felt free for a very long time. The warmth of Kiara's back seemed to pass right into my heart, and I couldn't deny the fact that I was truly falling in love with this lady knight in her shining helmet. After several minutes, we stopped in front of a lake.
This is my special place. I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I'm here, it feels like paradise.
It truly felt like a peaceful paradise. Thanks, Kiara. I really mean it.
For what?
For always coming to my rescue and for being a good friend. Thanks to you.
Wait, how can... Now I'm thinking, how can she be someone that his mom sended and also hate him? Doesn't make sense, right? Yeah.
I'm just really happy these days. It's my first time living without my mom, and I was worried at first.
What's your mom like?
She used to be really nice, but ever since Dad left us, she transformed into this evil witch who controlled me like a puppet, and it was suffocating.
That sucks. So, you ran away from home?
Kinda.
I'm glad that you did. You deserve to breathe, you know? And I'm always here for you.
I looked away as I noticed her staring at me.
Am I making you nervous?
Yes. No, I mean, a little bit.
Look at me, Noel.
Wow, look at those frogs. They're jumping around. Just then, she reached for my face and turned it to meet hers.
You're driving me crazy. Do you know that?
Do you really mean that?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is crazy about you. But why me?
To be honest, I don't know. You're just something else. Something special.
I closed my eyes as she leaned in, and when our lips finally touched, it felt so magical that I felt butterflies, and I had this unbearable urge to fart. I couldn't risk becoming a walking embarrassment in front of her. I had to save my dignity. I need to go.
What? Why?
I'm sorry. I was super ashamed about it, and the fact that I wasn't being truthful about who I really was made me feel bad. A few days later, I finally decided to come clean and confess. As I was looking for Kiara, I saw some guys drooling over a girl in the hallway, and blood drained from my face when I realized who it was. Reese! Holy crap! What was she doing here?
Have you seen my Leon around? I swear my heart tells me he's just here, hiding.
I already saw this in another story from them. This exact line, this exact thing.
Panicking, I immediately ran to the back of the school and called Mom, and she begged me to come back because Reese had been out of control lately. Just give me more time, Mom. Please. Just do something about Reese. I'm not ready to come back as Leon. After talking to Mom, I made sure Reese was gone before I came out of hiding. But Kiara saw me.
What were you doing here?
I was just...
Look, if you don't like me, then just be clear with it and reject me instead of making me look like a fool.
How could I reject a goddess like you? Look, there's something that you need to know, and I need to... Just then, my phone rang, and I excused myself to answer it. It was Mom, and she informed me that we needed an emergency meeting about Reese ASAP because she was throwing a tantrum right now, and she might tell the press that I was in hiding.
What is it you were gonna tell me?
I'll tell you next time. I need to go. After an emergency meeting, we tried looking for Reese, but she was nowhere to be found. The next day in class, I got the biggest shock of my life when Paxton arrived with her, and there were a lot of reporters with them.
Everyone, eyes on here! Reese and I got a little movie to show you.
He suddenly played a video of me talking to Mom about Reese yesterday, and everyone was so confused. Just give me more time, Mom. Please, just do something about Reese. I'm not ready to come back as Leon. I was about to escape when suddenly Paxton grabbed me by my hair.
Let's welcome the best actor in our class. No other than the superstar Leon, who got bored with his life, so he ghosted his girlfriend and decided to deceive us all.
Paxton then snatched my glasses and took off my wig.
Oh,
Bro, these people. I hate
Leon,
this.
my Leon, my Pookie Pie, it is indeed you.
As Reese jumped on me, I met Kiara's eyes across the room, and she looked horrified. No, this couldn't be happening. Just then, the ladies went wild. Before they could devour me alive,
Time to
I
run,
ran
time
out of
to
the school
run.
and hailed a cab to go straight home to Mom. We then found out that Reese had arranged a press conference immediately and started spilling everything. Mom and I decided to do a counterattack. It's true that I had enough of the celebrity life, and that is the reason why I decided to take a break. I wanted to be with people who aren't crazy about me. Don't get me wrong, I love my fans, and I'm always grateful. But we celebrities are human too. We also need some peace and privacy. I truly love acting, and I won't quit. But I don't want to live a fake life anymore. I just wanted to be me.
A nerdy shy guy.
Fragrance, Carolina Herrera.
Also, Reese and I aren't dating. It's just for the show. I don't like crazy, obsessive girls. Most importantly, I'm in love with someone else. My Lady Knight in her shining helmet. I hope she feels the same way. Reese went completely bonkers, so I was forced to file a restraining order against her, and our movie was eventually cancelled. But who cares? I only cared about one person right now, but she suddenly vanished on Earth. I asked the restaurant manager for her address, and when I went there, her brother told me that she didn't want to see me.
I told you not to make her cry, but what did you do? Now go away!
Please, just let me talk to her.
Fine, consider this as my payment for the ice cream and burger.
He then led me to where she was hiding, inside the fridge. Are you planning to freeze yourself to death here? Do you hate me that much?
No, I just feel so ashamed of myself.
Ashamed of what?
Because it has always been you, you idiot! I hated Leon because the fangirl that I told you about was actually me.
What?
What? What in the world?
So you were actually my fan turned hater?
Yes. Maybe that's why I was drawn to you the first time I saw you as Noel. Maybe deep inside, I always knew it was you. And then I got to know the real you and fell in love, but I hated myself for not realizing it sooner.
I should be the one to apologize for deceiving you. I swear, I have been planning to tell you.
I know. I watched your statement earlier, and regarding your confession, I feel the same way. I mean, isn't it obvious?
Aww. So cute.
I love you, Kiara.
I love you too, Noel, Leon, my princess, or whoever you are.
She finally leaned in for a kiss, but I remembered something and backed away. Wait! I have something to tell you.
What, that you fart whenever you kiss me?
How did you know that?
Relax. I think you just need to get used to it, and I'm here to help you with that. Come on, I need to know how the best actor kisses in real life.
And with that, I gave her the best kissing scene ever.
Aww. Yay! Good ending. Yay! Oh, now this is actually really, really pretty. Like the music. Oh, oh. What's going on? What's going on?
But when we finally pulled away, I screamed when she suddenly turned into a guy. A familiar guy. Babe, wake up. It's time for your shoot.
Huh? Marcus?
Are you okay?
And then it clicked. Everything was just a dream. I dreamed about a handsome man.
Oh, so you're cheating on me in your dreams.
No, he was the male version of me, and he was actually—
Too late.
Bro, I just talking about this story earlier because the line was the same. No. No. This was clean. Bro, what the heck? They got the multiverse move. They got the multiverse move, bro. What the heck?
I'm already mad. And only a kiss could make me feel better.
okay. Now let me tell you about my dream. It was crazy.
Fine.
Yeah. I know this story, bro. Bro. No way.